Peace. I'm going to prove from these proofs, these ayats, that the first wahy, or the first instructions that Muhammad got, was not read. So first off, we start at 16:2. You can sit down if you want, baby. 16:2. It supplied the angels in the spirit from its command to whoever it wants of its servants, that you warn that there is no God, only me, so be cautious. This right here is proof that the first instructions that the prophets will get is that God is letting them, God is introducing them, God is introducing itself to the recipient of the message. God instructs them that there's only God. Be cautious of me. Okay? And 162. Say, my commitment, my sacrifice, my life, and me dying are for God, Lord of the knowing ones. 163. No partners for it, and that is the command. Yeah, and that is commanded, and that I am the first of the surrenderers. So Muhammad is telling people, you know what I mean, that his life, everything, his dying, his sacrifices for God, God has no partners, and that is what he is commanded, and he is the first of the surrenderers. Okay, another example from another prophet. We go to ayah 2011. It's from 2011 to 2014. It reads, and when he came to it, he was called, Moses, I am your Lord, so remove your shoes. You are in the holy valley. Tua. Whatever Tua means, I don't know what it means in English, but hey. Then it goes on, and I have chosen you, so listen to what is instructed to you. I am God. There is no God, only me. And uphold the commitment for my remembrance. So as you see, God is introducing itself to Moses, telling him, I'm God. So the story from the hadith that says Angel Gabriel came to Muhammad when he was in the cave, told him to read. Muhammad said, I could not read. Or what should I read? Wherever the narration goes. Then the angel grabbed him forcefully and was like crushing him or so. Right? You know what I mean? And told him to read again. And it kept going on. Then he went home. He was scared and afraid, and his wife had to console him. Right? But here in the reading, you get a different picture. Especially when you see how God talks to Moses. Moses, I am your Lord. Right? I am God. There's no God but me. He introduces himself. Right? So then you have here in 2948, this is proof that Muhammad could read and write. Once again, 2948, and you didn't quote the mandate before it, nor did you write it with your hand. Then the followers of vanity would have a reason to doubt. So God is saying, confirming, Muhammad, you did not read nothing before this, nor did you write it down with your hand. Okay. 25:5. And they say, tells of the former peoples. He wrote it, so they are dictated to him morning and before sunset. And then you have 96:1 and 96:3. Read, in the name of your Lord who creates. Read, and your Lord is noble. So if God is saying to Muhammad, you did not read any mandate before, there's no written it down, and the people is saying that, the people is confirming that Muhammad can read and write. They saying he's writing it down. Someone's telling him this and he's writing it down. And then God is telling him in 96:1-3 to read in the name of your Lord. Read, right? So then on top of that, right, the only instruction we have for Muhammad is in this reading, the Quran, right? It's in the Quran, right? But he could have been instructed before the Quran. Listen to this. 393. All foods were permissible to the children of Israel except what Israel sanctioned for itself before the supplying of the Torah. So, there's things that have been going on in the reading that have context. It might have been before. Some stuff could have been before the reading was even supplied to Muhammad. You know what I mean? Because we don't see nowhere in the reading where God say, Muhammad, it is I, your Lord, like he does Moses. So this means that introduction of God introducing itself to Muhammad was before the reading. And it's just not a part of it. There's instructions or wahy that Muhammad got, but it's not a part of it. It's just not a part of what we have. You know what I mean? Whether it's the wash, the hustle, whatever reading, whatever it is, the basic fundamental of one God is there and consistent. You know what I mean? But this is how you could tell that when God told Muhammad to read, those is not the first what they call revelations or instructions that came to Muhammad. What else I wanted to say? Yeah, well, that's it. Peace.